Kenny Johnson, one of the exciting freshmen from York, PA, is deep. And away we go from Pittsburgh tonight with the 17th meeting all time. Here is Johnson off the 3. Keeps it toward the near side. He'll break the 20 and out to the 22. Mumfield to the bottom of the screen in motion now. Jurkovic's first throw of the night. Konate Mumfield and a first down to the 38-yard line before Don Chapman, maybe the most veteran piece of Mack Brown's secondary, makes the play.
That's what I mean about easy completions. Look, you motion into a stack release, and then Mumfield just comes in the wake of the release of the receiver in front of him.
First and 10 now for Pittsburgh. Reynolds to the far side. This is mean 0, and Mumfield to the near side. Here's Jurkovic, the keeper. 45 midfield, takes a man, keeps his feet, and Phil Jurkovic to the Carolina 42. And all of a sudden, the boos have become waving pom-poms.
He's able to do. He's a very good athlete. I said he's a big, strong guy who runs well. And so keeping the ball on the backside of zone reads, taking off and running.
That's Bartholomew, the tight end. Hammond again, running right at the Carolina front. Kevin Hester wraps him up, but that'll be enough to move the chains in a first down. Jurkovic to throw. Reroute, and this is Hammond it is. Or Mumfield. Konate Mumfield holds on to it, and he'll pick up the first down at the 19. 3rd and short here for Pittsburgh. Jurkovic's been perfect and stays that way. The catch made by Mumfield, knocked out of bounds, but it's enough for a first down. They're 10 for 10, 7 touchdowns, 3 field goals in their first 3 games. Jurkovic hands. This is Hammond trying to scurry to the far side. He'll score standing. Saul's point is good. Rodney Hammond's 3rd rushing score of the year has given Pitt a 7-0 lead. Carolina gets the ball next.
The other thing is this, Wes, as you mentioned, the time. It's just that's time that you're not defending this explosive Carolina offense. You know, a sub-defensive call in. Looks like Pitt was able to get one in. Got an overload blitz coming.
Coming from Maye's right, he'll shoot it back across the middle. Incomplete toward McCollum. There'll be a flag for pass interference here. Nate McCollum, who caught 15 balls last Saturday against Minnesota, the intended receiver. Just over the 45. Maye under duress again. He'll be sacked. And yes, taken down, and that's David Green. Big David Green, one of their captains.
Everybody else, basically everybody wins. Danielson wins, Green wins. They went off the edge.
Here's Maye keeping it on a 3rd and long, and he will reach the 45 of Pitt and a first down.
And that's what makes him so dangerous. He can attack every single area of the field because he's got a big arm and he sees it well. What surprises you is at 6'4", 230, Wes, he runs so well.
Yep, 11-yard run in the first down. Here's Maye, a little soft throw to the near side. Copenhagen, the tight end, hurdled over in the 35. Got knocked down. It was A.J. Woods, the corner. 7-0 Panthers. British Brooks is coming to the game. Maye wants to throw. Long shot far side, and that's caught J.J. Jones. His first grab of the night, and he'll back out of bounds for another North Carolina first down here.
Yeah, that was a much better job of Carolina picking up the pressure. It was a Will free safety blitz, and they pick it up, which gives Maye enough time to shoot the ball outside.
Chip Lindsey wasting no time. Here's Maye dumping it near side, and this is Morales, the tight end, took on 2 blockers, keeps his feet, and it'll be 1st and goal Carolina at Pitt's 3-yard line. Kamari Morales, who had 2 catches a year ago against the Panthers in Chapel Hill, gets 12 there.
It's the same exact play we saw to Copenhagen a few plays ago, and it gets Drake Maye on the move, which is something they want to do more of.
British Brooks will get the carry on 1st and goal, and nowhere. Shane Simon or Brandon George, first guy through for the Panthers. Rain starts. Straight ahead, here's Hampton, touchdown Carolina. Second effort of Omarion Hampton puts the Tar Heels in the end zone on their opening drive tonight.
Yeah, they respond exactly right. A little bit of misdirection in the backfield. That's what I mean about that cut. He's able to kind of work his way back, and McIntyre
gets the touchdown, and for Omarion Hampton, it is his 7th rushing score of the year. Noah Burnett's point is good.
And the faculty, the staff, you know, so many people touch my life in a really meaningful way, and to be able to come here and thank them, you know, that's what I really enjoyed about this weekend. That people they turned up and showed up. And
yeah. Taylor, he'll have to come back here one day to go about 90 minutes from here to get fitted for the gold jacket in Canton. There's a little screen again. Boy, the flat. Tim, what's happened here strategically? Jurkovec has found a lot of money. 5 for 5 is Jurkovec. 26 yards, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Here's Hammond through the middle of the Carolina defense into the Tar Heels secondary to the 31. 1st and 10, play fake Jurkovec. Going to set his feet and launch for Bartholomew, who makes the catch. Out of bounds at the 1 is the big man from Blue Mountain.
Bartholomew, it's a good play call. And then how about the adjustment to the ball by Bartholomew?
High formation on 1st and goal to go. And straight through goes Daniel Carter for the touchdown. 11 yards last Saturday night at Morgantown. This is 154 now in the first quarter and change.
Yeah, and so much of it.
Here's the point from Sauls. And it's a touchdown lead again for the Panthers. And a moment ago, Taylor visited with Pat Narduzzi. May the snap. Pitt brings 4. Drake from the pocket. Resets. Now moves to his left. Trying to get rid of it. Cannot. Devin Danielson had some help from Tyler Benton.
Defensive lineman. And then they end up, wrapping a linebacker around. They end up getting home because May's looking for his check down. But the check down gets...
MJ Devonshire, very dangerous. There is a flag as Kiernan offers the punt to Devonshire. He will scoop it up at the 27. Flag thrown there. And Alijah Huzzie leads the tackle parade for Carolina.
They close to giving him the hook because the offense is struggling.
Jurkovec flushed to his right. And he's just going to throw this out of bounds smartly. Flushed out by Kamen Rucker. But that will end the possession for Pittsburgh. So here is Caleb Junko, a legacy if there ever was one here, punting it away to Alijah Huzzie. At the 21, here's Huzzie. Got a block back to the near side, 30, 35. No flag thrown there on a block, and out of bounds at midfield goes Alijah Huzzie. Carolina won 42-24. It's the only double-digit game in the last 11. Here's a double reverse, and May trying to find Copenhagen again. He's wide open and caught. Down to the 10. A.J. Woods a saving tackle, and May is down, and a flag has been thrown. Luke Ross.
They obviously, run the reverse. They flip it back, kind of a flea flicker, and then he gets hit up high as he's able to get the ball out, just kind of gather it. It doesn't even have the laces. Obviously, the hands up in the face, and this quarterback and big backs behind him.
May going to hand it to British Brooks, and he got knocked down. Pitt shut the door again. Terrific stand. DeAndre Jules and Donovan McMillan.
Tries to go over the top. There's just not enough movement. In order to go over the top, it's hard from that offset back position. Kind of need to be in the home position and hitting it downhill.
Carolina 2 for 4 on 4th down this year. 4th and goal. May to his left. Looks and he scores. He looked up as if he might throw it and then just scored it on the ground.
Wes, you're exactly right. That was a designed pass play. It was just a move the pocket pass play, anticipating all-out blitz. So you're going to run away from the free blitzer. They move him left, and really they have Pesor right away, but he didn't feel like he needed to throw it because they do such a good job of blocking the edge. He's able to walk in for an easy score.
1-yard run by Drake Maye, his 2nd rushing score of the year. The Huzzie punt sets up a 5-play, 50-yard drive in 2 minutes. And Burnett squeezes in the point. inside the right upright. So Pitt from its 25. Jurkovec a keeper. This time to try and start, but cannot run away from Cedric Gray. Gavin Bartholomew is out there trying to help. And 33 in the white.
It's out. You see him, he kind of wraps over the top, strings it out, and that allows Cedric Gray to run him down. And
third down and a dozen for Jurkovec on a straight drop. Here comes Rucker with the pressure, and Jurkovec will be sacked back at the 1 by Kamen Rucker, who lit up Charlotte on opening night 3 weeks ago, and now post.
I think they're early. I believe that it was a false start by Branson Taylor, the left tackle, and I think that caused a little bit of confusion, and then Rucker
waiting on Junko's punt. He got it away through a fray of arms, I think. Here is Huzzie from the 48 of Carolina. Alijah Huzzie, 35-30. Huzzie, 15, 10-5. Carolina leads. 52-yard punt return for Alijah Huzzie. Speaking of the portal, what a find this kid's been.
He had a chance for the return, obviously gets it around midfield, and then, you know, the last return went to the right. He winds this one back, picks up a good block by DJ Jones, and he's shown it in the return game.
My goodness. In the span of about a minute and 40 seconds, feels like Narduzzi's team needs to close here strong at the end of the half. Here's Jurkovec cutting it loose and caught. What a catch. Konate Mumpfield and a first down near midfield. 3 tight ends now. Play fake Jurkovec. Over the top, Bartholomew caught it and held on at the Carolina 25. Took a big lick from Will Hardy.
They try to leak him across. You see what happens? See him kind of hide in there and then turn up the sideline. Jurkovec hit again, and I think that Will Hardy.
Second down. Jurkovec flips it here to the near side, and that's trouble. Hammond was trapped on a shoe-top tackle by Power Echols.
It's Bartholomew.
Here's Jurkovec out of the timeout. He tried to go up the ladder from Mumpfield again. Broken up. Murphy was pressuring. Once against Cincinnati this year. Last year at Virginia from 54. And he drives this one through. With 3:38 to play, a 4-point lead for Carolina. Tar Heels will have the ball. Here come the Panthers. May got to cut it loose. Cannot. He's sacked back at the 2. Off the bottom of the stack comes the new number 8, Samuel Okunlola. May going to get it to Hampton. Got a block on the edge. 15-20. Hampton keeps his feet and then took a massive lick. It'll be a first down out at the 25. The hit by the former Gator Donovan McMillan, and now a flag for Morgantown to lead Pitt. Most by a player since 2018. Here's May shooting it downfield, caught in stride, and that's Nate McCollum.
Anticipation by May. This ball comes out early. Defender's head's turned. That means he's open, and
J.J. Jones in motion, bottom of the screen. May up in the pocket. He'll run for it here. Gets the first down. 15. He'll slide shy of the 10. They'll mark it to the 12. Second down and 4. Gonna keep. Got to throw. And oh my goodness, he threw it to the end zone and it's caught for the touchdown by Paysour, and he threw it left-handed.
This is what I mean about this kid. It's a zone read, basically. They don't block the edge. And this is Patrick Mahomes stuff.
And here is Noah Burnett to make an 11-point Carolina lead with a minute to go in the first half. 58. Huzzie stands at the end line. The kick is on the way. It's going to be short. And here's Alijah Huzzie, 5 yards deep. Now Huzzie at the 10. And he will run out of bounds to end the half. Carolina with tempo. No huddle set. Chip Lindsey is starting to get a rhythm for his offensive too. They said, oh, look at this. Deep ball shot for J.J. Jones. And caught in stride is Jones. And then it's Devonshire that was with him, but a terrific throw by Maye.
And he sees it late, see him kind of scanning, almost going to escape outside the pocket. And then it's the accuracy.
And congratulations to Brent Key and Georgia Tech, who are winners tonight in Winston-Salem. Here's Hampton around the corner, leaning and knocked out of bounds around the 5. But here's the 3rd and goal play. Maye going to sneak for it, and he will be called for the touchdown. So Carolina now has scored in 10 straight quarters against Pitt. Here's Noah Burnett to make it 35-17. Rucker in 3 single digits up on the defensive line for Carolina. That's Bartholomew in motion. Here comes Chiswick's pressure. Bayer as he throws. I think that was Gray that got to him. Ed McCollum's a terrific story, and great to hear about Brittany's journey as well. Here's Omarion Hampton stepping out of 2 tackles across the 40 to the 45. It'll be a 25-yard run.
He's part of just a really talented backfield.
Yep. Here's a quick throw in the seam, rolling catch, and that's Kobe Paysor.
And that's a great example of what I mean about a quarterback that's Drake Maye's size from the top of the screen. Watch Maye just quickly reset, ball out, anticipate.
See Copenhagen in the slot at the top. Here's Maye lobbing one for Jones, and ball not catchable, thus no flag on the play against MJ Devonshire's coverage of J.J. Jones. Burnett's kick is good. So we got a new score, just under 9 minutes to go. And this is a high, relatively playable kick at the 2. Johnson tries the far seam, heads to the far side, and here goes Kenny Johnson to the house. Nobody within 10 yards of him. 99 on the kick return for the Panther touchdown.
Well, you said playable, was a high kick. Feet at the goal line. Honestly picks up a few good blocks and then just uses his speed. And Kenny Johnson, who we've seen the speed on some runs tonight.
And a little charge into the Panther fans here at Acrisure. Point after by Sauls is good. In a 2-touchdown lead for Maye and the Tar Heels. Quick throw, and there's J.J. Jones again. He will fall forward for the first down. Boy, J.J. Jones can start to emerge.
And now you're going to start to see J.J. emerge. Maybe Todd Monken was right, guys.
3rd down and 8. And a line shot, and that is caught. Paysor. That'll be a first down at the 47-yard line.
Looking for somebody outside as well.
Yep. Pressure coming. Maye moves to his right. Drake looks, comeback, what a catch. Toe tap, inbounds, yes, ruled in. Who was it? Jones at the 34 of the Panthers.
And it's a great job of Jones of working for his quarterback, because he was initially headed down the field. And I think he secures that football with his right foot down before that left one comes down.
Carolina on the line, ball got snapped. Here's Maye to his left, tried to flip it to Nesbitt, juggled it, and then he re-racked and caught it, I believe.
This is a play they ran earlier with a lot of success, and Pitt's defending it better. They're kind of running.
While brother Drake may be a #1 overall pick next year, Luke is the one who still gets all the shine, guys.
Catch by McCollum. He's knocked down at the 30 by A.J. Woods. Don't forget Cole won a College World Series with Florida as a pitcher. Bo played basketball at Carolina, and of course Luke hit one of the biggest shots in the last decade of Carolina basketball history.
He was funny saying, he's like, yeah, they ask Luke for his autograph, and they just kind of stare at me when I go to class.
48-yard try here for Noah Burnett. Carolina can add back to it. Kick is away from Burnett, and it is good. So you got to find somebody else to replicate what he does. Johnson's the closest thing I think you have to him. And here is Rodney Hammond racing into the secondary before Alijah Huzzie, and Biggers finally corral him along with Stick Lane.
Another one of those wind back runs where you kind of get it going to the right, wind it back to the left, and
Bayer's come in, one of his first 3 for 15 yards. And going to throw here, pressure coming, hit as he goes. Atkinson clobbered him, and it's intercepted. Alijah Huzzie. First is a Tar Heel.
Bo Atkinson gets all kinds of pressure, gets a hit on Bayer, who really just launches this one up to the middle of the field. And Alijah Huzzie, who Gene Chizik really raved about to us. And honestly,
minute to go in the third. Maye looking for Jones, and it is a catch in front of the Pitt bench and a first down out to the 22. Pittsburgh trying to snap a 2-game skid. Tar Heels with a 17-point lead, and Drake Maye in trouble, and DeAndre Jules is going to sack him. So Maye will be down.
A bit of a swim move, and honestly, Spencer Rolland just really has no shot back in there to help him out. And Drake Maye, who you said had been hit a few times.
Quick throw. Here's McCollum trying to find a seam, and he'll advance it out to about the 22-yard line. That'll make it 4th down and 10. Shane Simon, the linebacker, involved. Kiernan got it blocked, and it will bounce away, and the Panthers have recovered at the 20. Make Mac Brown happy.
It's a bit of this kind of half-roll kick, and just not aggressive enough up front. Because of that, Biles able to just, I think he gets it off his face mask.
At the Carolina 20 with Pitt's 3rd offensive possession. And he fumbles the ball right back to Carolina. And Cedric Gray, the recovery on the botched exchange between Bayer and Kenny Johnson.
Bayer's trying to keep this football. Going to take it in and follow Collier, the right guard, and all just on the turf.
And Pitt brings 4. Maye loads and cannot get it to McCollum. And Javon McIntyre in coverage, and here's a flag thrown. 4-14 on 29 of 40. And this time Brooks and Shane Simon, a terrific play. The linebacker for Pitt fighting into the backfield. Shed the block. Was that Morales trying to stop Simon?
It was. There was pressure backside for Drake Maye, who rolled out and really just tried to get rid of the football, which is throwing it to Brooks, who wasn't exactly open. Now they're trying to go fast on a known passing 3rd down situation.
You see the single receiver to the top. That's Jones, who's got a career-high night going. And in the middle of the field, this is Nesbitt for the first down.
That was a great example of using a double cadence. You've been going fast on 3rd down.
3rd down, Maye dancing, trying to get away from some pressure, and he's just going to go down, and that's Simon again. Kiernan waits. Little step to the right. Panthers were there. Devonshire going to come up and make the play at the 27. Now try and haul off here for the near side. There's a flag down. MJ turns the corner at midfield and helped out of bounds. Alijah Huzzie
heads to take on Virginia Tech. 4 o'clock every single day, guys.
What about Chester and Fuller?
They can come too. Dog-friendly show.
They're in the basement, right? Let's go. Pitt narrowly avoided their 3rd straight turnover in as many possessions. There's a slant. Mumfield to catch and just avoids the play of Will Hardy, who got just enough. They are on a straight drop. Carolina bringing 4. Back foot throw downfield and incomplete. Don Chapman, the closest guy to the football. Here's Bayer looking, and Flemister dropped it. Hit him in the hands and right in front of Marcus Allen, the sophomore corner from Walton High School in Marietta, Georgia.
Some sudden change opportunities, and that's not easy for a defense.
And into a stack went Hampton there. And a loss of 1 on the play. That's Nesbitt kind of as a wingback on the left. They're going to hand to Hampton, and boy, Pitt shut the door. David Green, who shaken up earlier in the half, makes a shoe top tackle. And
91 Kieran on the punt.
here's Kieran trying to hang it up inside the numbers and the sideline. Devonshire, fair catch just inside the 10. Okay, Vayer looking for Mumfield. Wide open as we rejoin you from Acrisure, and Konate Mumfield finally tackled by Stick Lane at the Carolina 49-yard line. Any of the details to the injury that Phil Jurkovec sustained, other than that he is out tonight. That ball almost thrown dead on to Tamari Fox.
Well, the defense for Florida State really answered the bell.
No question about that. Here is Hampton now to the left side. Shane Simon will track him to the 38 in the ACC in his first year after transferring from Texas A&M. Carolina on 4th and 5. Maye going to throw, and Nesbitt slipped on the play, couldn't get back to his feet, and Carolina will give it away on downs. He wanted to play, what, 6 or 7 in the front, maybe 8 if he could. And here's Flemister. He will pick up the first down after the penalty. Under 3 minutes to go. Probably seeing 1, 2, 3. Amari Campbell would have made 5. So that's 13 plus the secondary tonight where we've seen 7 or 8. Tim, that's right at 20, 21. Maybe 22. Here's Rucker, and Vayer will go down back at the 40. Second sack of the night for Kamen Rucker.
And how about how Kamen Rucker has come on with Gene Chizik? You know, he kind of was a player without a home for a little bit in terms of he's an undersized defensive end. He was not a highly recruited player, but basically become a self-made player. And Gene Chizik has found a way to use him, kind of this stand-up outside linebacker defensive end hybrid.
There's an interception. Alijah Huzzie's got another, and trying to get valet service, he'll be tripped up.
And he was the only one in the vicinity of this football. Now, I don't know that there was a Pitt receiver within 5 yards.
They'll lose their first ACC game here tonight. They've lost 3 straight. Their last 3-game losing streak was when they lost 4, and that was in 2020. And tonight, Drake Maye rolls for 296 on 22 of 30. Alijah Huzzie has a night, 2 interceptions, a punt return for a touchdown. And North Carolina is a 41-24 winner tonight here against Pitt.
And the final score.
Yeah, I think, as you said a few times, Wes, you know, what do you learn about your football team in some of these contests? And you know, sometimes there's still unknowns, but I think once again tonight,